You know what's more annoying to me when it comes to Let's Plays than muting yourself by accident? Having Let's Plays that seem like they're going to end on an uneven number. Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Devil May Cry 2. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had come through the gates of hell, and now we are pretty much on the last two chapters of the game that I'm going to play. Because, hey, that's a familiar looking face in the back. Evil must be opposed and destroyed. Alright then. Very, very blunt as to what's going to be happening here. I am 1,800 short from another life up. Heck. And too little. I guess I'll up my submachine guns, I guess. I don't know. Mission start. Pretty straightforward at this point. How straightforward? It's nothing but boss fights. Boss fights and cutscenes.
Now I'll absorb his power. I will become an all-powerful immortal. What? What's going on?
Is there a problem?
You! Is that the medallion? You switched them?
A false coin for a false god. Showtime.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Anyways. Oh, alright. Boom. 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 It's gonna be hilarious if this is how I take you out, sir. I mean... Oh no, he hit me. Nope, get off your goddamn bed. Throne? Whatever it is. Get out of there. You're not even trying. That's the worst part. You probably could apply yourself and do some great things, but no, here you are, just kind of sitting on your throne. Looking all smug. Ow. Should I at least double trigger him to death? Give him a somewhat dignity-filled death?
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
Cool. You know, with that being so easy, I wonder. I'm at the end. I'm not gonna worry about it. I will put a new save just in cases though, because you never know. You never know. Next mission. Cutscenes?
You defeated Arius. There's just one thing left. Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Marly. The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth is, I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time. Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
Well, that seems bad.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But...
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go. See you around.
Don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
It's so weird not having him be such a snarky bastard. The hunter shall surpass all who came before him. Not with that amount of red orbs, I won't. Man. Ah, well. Let's see about ending this. Rocket launcher! Oh god. Okay. Okay, that attack is a little bit of BS. Wonder if I can go attack other heads. I can. Would it be better to attack Mr. Big McHammer Fire guy? God damn it. Here I was kind of oh hey, help. Actually, this might be, yep, right here. That's the sweet spot. Like, unless it gets up and moves or something, this is the sweet spot right here. Too far from most of the other bosses. Heads, things. Oh, I killed it. Damn. Maybe not this head. This head's BS. Oh, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty slick of me, actually, you know, making that. Let's see about making this okay. Not getting up in the face of the wall demon. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. You can stop that now. That's a BS attack, and you know it. How? Alright. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Sure. Wow, this level sucks. Oh my god, you seriously do the most... Would you oh my god. They are just, volleying me. I am unable to do much. Where's I? Okay. I saw a health thing over here, but unfortunately it comes attached to this tentacle boss. Yep. Alright. I guess I'm exploring this one now. I don't mind. You don't mind? I don't mind. It's kind of weird. I don't think the guns are necessarily hit scan, which is what I kind of thought that they were. And what I mean by that is, like, it leaves the... One second, I'm turning this down to my headphones. Jesus. Like, it leaves the gun, and the second that it leaves the gun, it hits. I know it's not like that when it comes to, like, the rocket launcher. Kind of thought it was going to be like that when it comes to some of these guns. Is it dead? Nope. Fastest way to kill these tentacles when I had faced the actual boss that they were attached to was the sword. But seeing how close I am to the end of this game, I kind of don't want to bother with that. It is funny, it kind of pauses sometimes. Like it gets stun locked. Yeah, this is just faster than the submachine gun. And he's dead. That leaves only like, what, 4 hits for the, for this face? What is, okay. There, freaking A. Hate this thing. That was annoying. Final Fantasy IX called. They want their sudden final boss back. That's not doing it. Okay. That's not cheap in this Linus. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I was going to try to make an attack, but okay. So according to the walkthrough, I use the gun to get as much Devil Trigger as I can out of it. Which, okay, yeah, But only when it's attacking can I get Devil Trigger from it. Hold up. I have one more thing of Devil Trigger. I'm gonna use it. Yes. I know that someone's probably saying, about freaking time.
Yeah, let's go all the way to hell.
I mean, that's a nice clear boss bonus, but hey. We did it. We beat the game. And now we see the results. That's a passing grade in most schools, as far as I know. Next, challenge Lucia disc. Dante's costume change and mission select mode are now available. Oh, neat. And that's Devil May Cry 2. I hope you weren't expecting some sort of a actual resolution there, because Whew, Nelly. That was basically non-existent, basically non-existent story. But yeah. You get an alternate outfit, which I believe that's from some clothing company. Yeah, I got nothing. And on top of that, if I really wanted to, which I don't, you can start a new game and play as Lucia instead, the redhead that has story, I'm sure. Skip that. I'm not sure how we change characters. 1 second, I can just do one of... I think I have to start first and then I can reset. Hey. There we go. Is there a thing in here? Hold up. Okay, I think I just had to change the discs in order to play as Lucia. Yes, thank you, story. I think? Maybe? I could be wrong. I might have had to I think I have to restart the entire goddamn game. One moment. Okay, now I should be able to play as Lucia, whether or not I'm starting from a new game. Yep, loading screen, Lucia. Hey man, load faster. I just want to see what she does first. Protector will find the time. I think she pretty much just goes through the same story as well as Dante does. She has daggers. And she has swords. And all the tutorial stuff is reset. Starts with plot item. She also gets an amulet, which I suppose gives her the devil trigger as well. Cutlassier? And throwing daggers. Yep. This is her. She also has a double jump. Which is good to know because, pretty much if she's going to end up playing more or less like Dante, but maybe just a little bit faster attack, I could see some point of replayability. But at the same time, I'd rather not play through the game again. 45 red orbs are you serious? This is how you start with the new character? Is an orb hunt? That seems silly. I will not lie. Hey, we have this other character. We want her to be shown as kind of a badass. How do we start her journey off? I know. That's her running on the rooftops with no enemy fights, requiring a 45 orbs in order to get through the first door. I think I'd have to punch a developer in the throat if they had told me that that's what I required to do in order to play this part of a game. But yeah, that was Devil May Cry. It was not well liked, I think, and to the point where I think when they were like, "Oh, hey, we have a new Devil May Cry game. Check it out." A bunch of people were pissed at Trish from the first game not making an appearance. So the devs had said, alright, fine, she's in the game, and made it so as she was a unlockable character if you beat the game on hard difficulty. I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's at least see what her combat feels like, you know? Would be unfair of me. Unless she doesn't do... Nah, that would be silly. Jesus. Camera's trying to kill me. I mean, I certainly find the use of throwing daggers interesting. She is a pretty badass character so far. A lot of flippy tricks. She kicks pretty good. I won't lie. Had I not already played through this game with Dante and a big ass sword thing, I'd almost say that Lucia would be more satisfying to play as. But based off of where we start, I think we also different things get revealed and different powers are going to be had when it comes to Lucia. But again, that's a not right now. But yeah, it was not particularly well received, and I really do see why it was not particularly well received when it was released in 2003. The story is basically non-existent besides you, hero, go kill bad guy. We know next to nothing about Lucia. I'm assuming that whatever we know about her is probably in the manual. But when it comes to actually like what's in the game, it's alright. The combat feels relatively satisfying, but easily cheesable in a good majority of the time. And the bosses are either laughably easy when you have a ranged weapon, or kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Mostly just thinking about the building boss. I forget its name. I'm gonna at least have a little bit of music or something going on. And the fact that I want to say that I was reading the wiki really quickly, and it was saying that when the director wanted to make a new Devil May Cry game, he wanted to make it far more serious, and they did, and it's kind of boring in that regard. Like, Dante is not a character, he's a blank slate. I think Lucia has more of a character to her, and she's just kind of there. I'm again assuming that Lucia is more explained in her side of the story, but yeah, honestly, story aside, I did find this game kind of fun to play, with this biggest problem honestly being the lock-on system being such garbage. You will be attacking, like, maybe if they made it so as if you're not locked on, if your analog stick is pointed in a certain direction, you will lock on, well, soft lock on, I guess, to another particular foe so that you can, you know, fight that person. And honestly, not locking on seems like the best way to do things because it allows you to act more quickly to some of the other things that happen within the game. That said, that lock-on is pretty much what broke my patience for a whole lot of the fighting in this game. That said, one-on-one was pretty fine, but also one-on-one also led to just spamming the ever-loving crap out of the rocket launcher. I do like the fact that many of the weapons were locked behind actually finding them within the level. It's not like they were on a direct path, but it did give you incentive to explore, assuming that you had the patience to deal with the plethora of constantly respawning enemies. And the fact that you couldn't really grind for most of the, you know, newer, or not newer, for orbs unless you use like an exploit, kind of feels a little bad, and I almost said screw it and just max out my orbs for the sake of playing through the remainder of this once I got to like level 10 or so. But again, it's compared to the rest of the franchise, Devil May Cry 2 is pretty bad. Yeah, no, I agree. Characters are blank slates that just spout dialogue that is relevant to the plot, what little plot that there is. But for the most part, I did enjoy the combat. It did feel satisfying, if not somewhat basic. I give it a solid 6 out of 10. It's inoffensive if you're not that huge of a fan of the Devil May Cry franchise, and honestly, this is really only the second one that I've beaten in my entire lifetime. I really hope that Devil May Cry 3 makes up for it. And what little I have played of Devil May Cry 3, it should. Maybe I'll play that next. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series. It was a pretty fun game all around. Just, you know, nonsensical plot. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, subscribing, leave a comment. It helps out the algorithm, all that fun stuff. The almighty algorithm. And lets my channel go out there some more. And lets you know whenever the hell I'll upload anything, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And you want to support the channel in a financial fashion directly, I have a ton of links down in the description below. You can go through my Ko-fi, my Patreon, I have a Stream Elements link. All of them can be done through PayPal, which as far as I know is rather secure. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC whenever I have the extra spare change. This was fun. I know that a lot of people probably give this game a lot of gripe, but it was fun to me. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.